Hey, basketball players, today we're going to be talking to you about Damian Lillard. We're going to break down his offensive game, why and how he's able to shoot so fast, how he uses the screen, but also why he is so great. Let's get down and let's check out Damian Lillard. Okay, so let's really quickly break down why his shot is so fast, whether it be off the catch or off the dribble. So first, we have Damian Lillard coming off of a staggered screen for a sideline inbounds for a game winner with 0.9 seconds left in the game. Now, let's watch how he receives this ball. He receives that ball. Now, this passer knows where he likes to have that ball. Number one, that is major. If you want to be able to shoot at a high level, you need to know where you like to receive that ball off the catch and let your team know where you like to receive it. Next, he receives that ball right at his waist. There's a reason for it, I'll tell you later. But that allows him to go right into his shooting pocket. He's able to turn. Now, he's got his right inside foot that plants down. Now, he's staggering his feet coming towards that ball. Why is that important? That's because now he's able to keep and catch almost split foot, pretty well split foot, so that now he can pivot on his right foot, bring his body around. He's caught that ball at waist height. It's in the shooting pocket, and he's able to go up for his shot. This is why it's able to get up so quickly. Let's really time this to see how long it takes him from catch to shot. So he receives at 0.06, he turns and shoots, and let's go with the ball at 0.63. So in 0.6 of a second allows him to shoot that ball. Now, depending on the game, I bet he's able to really bring that down to even a 0.5, but that is a very quick shot, and he gets that by stagger or stutter stepping before catching that ball so that he has his feet planted and split foot quickly, pivots on that right foot, goes up for his shot super quickly, and of course it goes in. Now, one thing you're going to notice about Damian Lillard when he dribbles, and now from now on, because you're going to be probably paying attention to it, and something that you should do in your own game, is when he's dribbling. Watch when he's dribbling. It's always waist high. It's never higher or lower. It's always waist high. Why is that? That allows him to get that ball into his shooting pocket, which is right around his waist, so that he can lift up for his shot and get his shot over most defenders. Now we see this here again. So he's doing a through the legs crossover. He's now returning back and using that screen, and because he's dribbling at waist height, he's able to bring that ball into his shooting pocket and go up for that shot in just over half a second. Now, another move that he uses to get into his shooting form and to freeze the defender is the pound dribble. So, when he's dribbling up the court, he does a quick pound dribble. He does sometimes a stutter step. Other times he'll do almost like a fake drive on that right side, and then he'll come up for his shot. Now, by doing that pound dribble, it's going to make that defender think that you're going to attack the basket. Well, here we just have a defender who's just not playing defense at all, so that doesn't count. But he does a quick pound dribble in, and then he's able to go up for that shot before the defender can even go up and try and block it. Other times when he does the pound dribble, he'll do a quick pound dribble, and then he'll do a step back or a side step for the shot to create even more distance between himself and the defender. So as we can see here, when he does that pound dribble, it gets that defender to take a hop back, which then creates that space for him to hit that shot. Now, how Damian Lillard uses the screen and roll is amazing. So there's two different ways that he uses the screen and roll. One, he'll watch if his defender goes underneath the screen, or if his defender will go over top and possibly bring out a hedge from the screen. So first, what we're going to see is when the defender goes under, one of the things that Lillard does a lot is to take that shot. Now, he uses, obviously, that dribble because, of course, that dribble only goes waist high. He's able to gather it quickly. Now, that defender is not playing great defense. He wants to go under the screen. He wants to be lazy, and because of that, that is going to create an open shot. But why does that defender go underneath that screen? It's probably because off of previous screens in this game, Damian Lillard has attacked the basket off the screen. And when you do that 2, 3, sometimes even 4 times, that's going to force that defender to go under because he's anticipating your drive. And if he does that and you notice that your defender starts going underneath the screen, you need to pull up for a jump shot quick because you're going to be wide open. So as we see here again, that defender goes underneath that screen. However, Damian Lillard notices that there's a wide open spot. His screener has turned around to screen again. Now, what he's hoping for here is for that defender to go over top or underneath that screen. If that defender goes underneath, he's popping for a shot. But if his defender goes over top, he now needs to split that defense. And now he can pull up for a shot, especially if this low post defender or center defender does not pull up to hedge. All he needs to do is to go in between these two players and take a shot. Now, why is this important? That's because this guy is in no position to block his shot or even contest it in any way. And then also, by going and splitting that defense, that real defender of his is actually behind him, and there's a very small chance, very minimal chance, of that defender blocking that shot. And because of that, if he goes over his back, it's a foul, essentially, if he makes any kind of contact. But if Damian Lillard rises up high enough, there shouldn't be any sort of shot block attempt, and obviously that ball goes in. Now, if there is a hedge, which means that this post defender comes out and almost switches or does switch onto that player who was using the screen, in this case it's Damian Lillard, what's going to happen is Lillard needs to attack that player one of 3 different ways. So Lillard can do a change of speed, which means he can start off slow or just attack. He can go full out attack like he is here, or he can do a hesitation dribble to create space, make that player move, especially if this player switched off onto that rolling player. Another option is if this player continues through, the strong hedge happens, he could hesitate, which would then pull back and have this player wide open cutting towards the rim. And then if that player gets the ball, he could go in for the shot, or this player could come in for help defense, kick out for a 3. There's so many different options that could happen from this. But what we see here is Damian Lillard being Damian Lillard and going in for an easy layup. Now here we see the same thing. Now, however, he used a change of speed and direction to go around that center. And now because of that, he's able to just barely squeak through that layup. So here we have Damian Lillard attacking, and what he has here is a player who has switched off of him. He does a quick change of speed and misdirection, acting like he's doing a stutter step, possibly attacking that left side. And because of that, that gets that defender down onto his heels. And now he's able to attack that left side of that defender, and he's able to go in. Change of speed and change of direction is huge. Now, if you love Damian Lillard, I hope that you have loved this video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I hope that this video has helped you become a better basketball player. I'll see you guys again next time.